Hello everyone, good evening. My name is QV and I'm a Shadowverse Evolve player from the Philippines. And today I will be teaching you how to use the Shadowverse client simulator made by Sky. I was actually given permission to make content about this and I'm actually very happy that he agreed. So yeah, first of all, I'm gonna tell the features of the Shadowverse Evolve simulator. This is the first time in my whole life that I'm making a video without any scripts or such. So this is a simulator, just like tabletop simulator and on top, but this is more focused on Shadowverse Evolve, as in it's just Shadowverse Evolve, and I feel like as a single developer, Sky put a lot of heart and effort into it. That's why I'm so eager to uh, I'm so eager to make content for this, and I've actually tried this and played this with my friend a while ago. Well, it's a bit still clunky, honestly, but you can see how much effort he put into this. So it's very playable. It has the core aspects of Shadowverse Evolved. He didn't really miss any aspects from it. Just a bit of polishing, but those are just minor polishings. So with that out of the way, let's get started. So first, before you are able to play Shadowverse Evolve, right, you need the deck. So if you can see this button here, the new deck one, this is where you create a deck. So let's select it. So in here, you can actually, there is no limit, like there's no limit to what crafts you can put in a deck, unlike the deck log builder in Bushi Navi. But of course, if you're gonna make a deck, right, like you know what kind of deck you're gonna make, so it doesn't matter if like there's no restriction, like boom, forest, and then the next one is sword. I mean, you already know what you want to make, so yeah. Okay, so for example, there's a 50 maximum cards for the main deck and then Evo deck. As you can see, there's no create button, right? So for it to appear, like you need to at least put 40 cards in your deck. So I'm just gonna randomly click some cards until we have 40. We have 29 right now. Yeah. And then I don't know how much we have. Oh, now we have 45. So once you create deck, right, you can just put in a deck name, submit, and then it shows here. If you right click, if you press right click, you can preview the deck. I haven't put an Evo deck, but there's only a maximum 10 slots in an Evo deck, so you can't really make a Glory Finder deck here. So you can edit the deck. There, edit. And you can also delete the deck if you want. It doesn't have any confirmation. Now, for you to play Shadowverse Evolve here in this simulator, you need to click play. So once you click play, there's a room number that will appear, right? So so the other person has to click. The other person has to put in this. How do I say this? How to put this code here in their own browser. Hold on, let me just get my browser real quick. Uh, I'm gonna put my own browser. Hold on. Okay, so this is the screen for the second player. This is my first player screen. This is my second player screen. So what I have to do now is I'm gonna copy the code in the join room. In the join room room code text box. And then put this on my second player. There you go. And then what actually confused me a while ago, right, is that you need to select the deck first. Here. Before you click join room. Now, if they press join room, here goes the layout of the playmat of everything. So when you hover your mouse, when you click your hover your mouse here, there are options for your main deck. You can draw, you can mill, shuffle, you can view the deck. I haven't actually tried this. Here you go. Here's the view deck. Actually, I'm gonna use my first player POV here. Okay, so this is my first player POV. So I can draw. So at the start of the match, right, you draw 4 cards. So let's put it on the top of the deck. So here's a draw 4. And then if you want to mulligan them, you can just click the mulligan button. mulligan 4. So it automatically puts those 4 cards at the bottom of your deck. And then you can also click draw 4 again. You can also click draw 4 again so that you can draw 4 other cards on from the top of your deck. And then the thing is, this is the Evo deck. This is the Evo deck, right? So 10 cards. And then the way you evo a card here is that you right click a card. For example, I right click Bell Ringer. You can actually choose where you want to put her in. You can show the whole hand. You can, so if you showed the whole hand, right, this is what it looks like on the opponent's side. It shows your whole hand as expected. And then yeah, we can remove this now. Then we also have, we can, for example, this is how Evo works. So we put Bell Ringer on the field, right? If you unlike untap, here in the Shadowverse client, you can just single click to like tap it, which is actually great. I actually got used to double tapping, so it feels kind of funny when I do it. So like I do this. Anyway, so the Evo deck works like this. There's an Evo card for Bell Ringer here. So you right click, press the evolve button, and then choose this Bell Ringer here so that you can evolve it with that. That's it. And then for example, Bell Ringer gets destroyed. So how you do it is you right click, return. You return the card to the Evo deck, but now it has a no play sign. But you can flip it, just in case you have cards that can flip Evo cards. And then you can, from the field, you can do anything. Like, since we destroyed Bell Ringer, we put her into the cemetery. But for the sake of tutorials, I'm gonna put her back to the field. Right click, field. So there are a lot of things you can do here. So we can add a counter to Bell Ringer. We can, I think we can remove the counter. So if we add a counter here, right? If you put your mouse at the right side, you can add counters, and then if you go less than 1, it automatically removes the counter. So it's very tricky because of the Bell Ringer cursor, but if you put your cursor at the right side of the counter, you can see arrows that increases and decreases the value. Same with the modifying of the attack and defense values here. You can use the arrows, or you can manually type the value you want to put in. So let's say we put Bell Ringer into 99, 100 attack. Same with defense, like maybe 50 defense, 520 defense. Yeah, something like that. We can also move the card into other spaces in the field. So if you right click move, you can choose here, like for example, we put her beside a graveyard. And we can also transfer the card to the field of the opponent with the transfer button. Now I just have to click the transfer button on my second player so that I could put it back on top of my first player field. Next up, so we have Bell Ringer now. Let's put her to the cemetery. So we also have dice. So once you press the dice, it activates or deactivates the dice on the right side, and you need to click the dice to roll it. Once you this die is not visible on the opponent's side unless you roll it. So for example, actually I don't know why it's not visible. I remember now. It appears and then it fades away so fast. So for example, I press the die here, right? So it's gonna roll. So now it appears, okay, it doesn't appear. I don't know. I might be crazy. I mean, it's still inconsistent. Sometimes it appears, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah. Anyway, that's the function of the dice. And here, the token button, every token is listed here up until BPO5. So you can just right click and put field. There you go. I think you can also move it to the EX area like that. There's no way to, oh wait, I think I can put it to the EX area itself. Yeah, there you go. Go straight to the EX area. We just removed it. Okay, so for the play points, so if you're going first, I suggest you do not click next turn, because if you click next turn, aside from increasing your maximum play points, it actually automatically draws one card. See? So if you're going first, I suggest that you just press this plus button here. There you go. And then yeah, that's it. Also, I forgot, this is the life. This is the life bar. Yeah, it has the minus and plus buttons. Also, if you want to select a different class, click here on these three lines on the upper left. Change class. And then there's Forte, Galmu, John, others, Albert, Arya, Morozensky, Kuon, Forte, Dark General, Daria, so on and so forth. And then what else do I need? You can press and turn. Like, see, your character's your leader's active. If you press and turn, it becomes inactive. So I think it's a good sign to specify that your turn is good. That your turn is over. And then there are emotes here at the bottom right.
ブー様ね。
I'm just gonna try one because that's very loud. So if you notice this, lastly, if you notice this 0 out of 0 EP, this is actually not the EP. This is the publicly shown play points. So 1 play point, 2 play points, 3 play points, 4 play points. The Evo point is actually hidden at the right side of the word EP. So you can see here there's an arrow. There are arrows that signify to increase or decrease your available evolution points. So there's 3, there's 4, there's 5. I don't know the maximum number, but you can't actually, unlike the counters and unlike the attack and HP modifiers, you can't manually type it. So you can just select the arrow buttons to increase or decrease the EP. So yeah, the arrow is quite hidden here. Yeah, so I mean it's fine since it's easily visible when you click it, when you hover your mouse there. So there's also something here, and when a follower is on your field, right? For example, there, and then I'm gonna let's say I'm gonna draw more. I'm gonna draw Lyriel and put it on the enemy side. So let's just say you're not playing with voice chat, which I don't think is advisable, but it's up to you. It's not on me. You can drag this card, and then an arrow will appear like that. The arrow is actually visible to the opponent. So is it actually visible to the opponent? I'm not sure. It is visible. Look, here's my second player. There, it shows the arrow. Like, I'm gonna target this Lyriel with Bell Ringer, even though it's standing. I mean, rules aside, I'm just showing how it works. So yeah, that's how the Shadowverse Evolve simulator by Sky works. It's actually pretty simple. It just lacks a bit of user experience guiding, but if you actually just mess up with it, you can actually easily understand how it works. So yeah, that's it. I would like to thank Sky again for single-handedly developing this amazing and great simulator. I'm looking forward to see many improvements on this one, but as of now, it's pretty enjoyable to use. So yeah, thank you everyone. Please try this simulator. It's actually very amazing. Yeah, so with that said, this video ends now. If you like this video, yeah, typically like and subscribe. I may make more SVE content since that's my focus now instead of Reverse 1999. I don't really know how to end videos. So I'm just gonna say bye-bye right here. So see ya, enjoy, have fun playing Shadowverse Showdown. Bye.